Ladies and gentlemen, as we speak today, everyone has his own view and opinion on who is Morara Kebaso as we speak. Now, on this video here today, I want to take you through the qualities that I feel that make Morara Kebaso the person we need in this country. First of all, before I tell you all this, kindly if this is the first time you're watching our videos, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. Morara Kebaso, according to me, first of all, he's an educated man. Morara Kebaso is a senior counsel. He has gone to school, studied law, and gotten qualified from the Kenya School of Law. Another thing is that Morara Kebaso is a family man. He has a wife and perhaps a kid or kids. Morara Kebaso is also a spiritual man. We have seen him on TikTok when he goes to his farms, reaches there, kneels down, and prays with his employees. And that is what to encourage of being a spiritual man. Morara Kebaso is also, not to forget, he's a very successful businessman. He's running Morara Kebaso Furniture, that I'm advising or encouraging all of us to support this gentleman to make him grow further than where he is right now. Another thing I want to say, Morara Kebaso, not just to forget, is a political leader. I've included the word leader there deliberately. This gentleman, when he speaks and when he acts, you see leadership in him, and a politician who is very powerful in this country. Despite him declaring not being interested in any seat in this country, right now as we speak, Morara Kebaso is a leader whom everybody can appreciate. That combined, that simple history that I've given combined, makes him the quality of a person that the Kenyan youths need. Another thing I want to talk about Morara Kebaso is this. The name Morara in Kisii, where he comes from, actually in the entire Gusii or the Bagusi community, Morara is one of the most successful names we have in the region. If you check, you go to Morara, if you go to Nairobi, Nakuru, you'll find George Morara Road. If you go to villages and ask about Morara, most of the people called Morara are very successful and very good leaders. They're always appreciated by the community, but we've not gotten one Morara to lead us as far as the Gusii community or even the entire country is concerned. Therefore, Morara Kebaso, the name Morara, it's a blessing that he has as an individual. Now, apart from that, let me proceed to give you a few things that Morara Kebaso have been doing for the last 2 months. Now, Morara Kebaso joined the Gen Z protests in his own unique way, and you have to accept that. He started by imitating what William Ruto is doing. He's always saying in the public. He has imitated him in several occasions, standing on top of his car, giving a speech, showing how William Ruto has been speaking. Morara Kebaso did not stop there. He went ahead to travel to various regions. Actually, before traveling, he went ahead to research some of the projects that William Ruto has launched in various parts of the country. He come to Kisii, he has gone to Western Kenya, he has gone to the Coast region, he has gone to the Rift Valley, he has been in Nairobi in various parts, he has gone to Kajiado and even in Machakos to go and show people what William Ruto has been saying on the top of the car and what has been happening on the ground, and actually going further to give him more information on the amount of money contractors have been paid and the amount of money that is wasted and the current status of these projects across the country. Now, Morara Kebaso, when he was doing this, has received support from Kenyans. That means that Kenyans already believe in him and in what he's doing. He has always humbly appreciated or even recognized to those who have supported him across the country whenever he moves to show us what is happening. He has dubbed these kind of visits and activities as the dairy vampires, the vampire dairies. I mean, this is really good. So Kenyans get social media nowadays, check what is happening online, check for vampire dairies, and actually they are now able to update themselves on what Morara Kebaso is saying about William Ruto as far as his government is concerned. This kind of an act has brought controversies from the State House spokesperson, who is also giving contradicting statements, trying to counter what Morara is saying. But the fact remains that on the ground, things are different, because William Ruto, he has proven that William Ruto is lying deep in the ground when it comes to delivery of the projects. Morara Kebaso is not only interested on the projects that are happening right now, but the projects that even were launched before by William Ruto relaunched again, which means that William Ruto does not even follow up on the projects that he has launched. Or when it comes to launch, it is just PR. There are no intentions to ensure at least the project has developed. Now, let me take you through some simple examples that Morara Kebaso has been doing as far as to just prove what he's doing as far as the dairy vampires are concerned. Now, Morara Kebaso, apart from interviewing people on the ground on what they're doing, I want to give here a confirmation on some of the things that have been happening in the country, particularly the Kisii region where I come from. When William Ruto came here last time, after he had gotten into office, he launched affordable housing at Nyanchwa that was supposed to be constructed. That land was fenced by Mabati, actually using a Mabati fence. But since that time, there's no construction that is going on. William Ruto came back to this country and went all the way to Gembo. He launched the same houses now, affordable housing project there. As we speak, how can that one even start while the one for Nyanchwa has not started? As we speak right now in the country, there's no money according to what they are saying. But how do they expect this to be constructed? Which means it's just the normal way William Ruto has been doing in all other parts, talking about stadiums, roads, and all over. He's doing now in Kisii, launching projects that will not start. Where does the president get this audacity as an individual to come openly and launch projects that he knows very well they're not going to start? People might be questioning about the Keroka hospital that he constructed successfully. Let me talk about this here significantly. He went to Keroka, launched a hospital that dubbed it level 4. This hospital, as we speak, it was very beautifully constructed. It was launched by William Ruto during his time, actually, as the construction started. Now, when it came, instead of the hospital starting, William Ruto went ahead to promise that he's going to bring equipment in those hospitals. Honestly, as a president, after all this time in office, he was supposed to go and get now equipment and even come with them. By the time he was coming to launch the hospital, at least it starts running immediately. But now as we speak, it's locked. It is yet to be completed, of course, and there are no equipment. And the equipment needed there, as all know, we all know that the equipment in a hospital are very expensive. We hope that that is not going to be wasted. If people are asking how that project came to pass, that project was funded during Matiang'i's time. So therefore, William Ruto did not have a chance to fund it. That's why actually it was successful. So Matiang'i and Uhuru, during that's the time actually the money was brought there and even everything funded. So the construction had to continue whether William Ruto lied or not. Now, I want to proceed and give you a simple things about Morara. As if all these things that he has been doing as far as going to the ground, interviewing people, showing people pictures, Morara Kebaso has gone ahead to attend interviews in various TV stations, particularly Citizen TV and Spice FM. Whenever Morara speaks, you see a soft-speaking gentleman who knows what he's saying, who is very knowledgeable about the current affairs in the country. In addition to his low knowledge, this gentleman, he knows at the fingertips what the political leaders say and they do, particularly the president of Kenya, William Ruto. Morara also has done a very simple thing. He has portrayed his wisdom in front of the camera. This gentleman, whenever speaks, he looks composed, sharp, and whatever he says is right. That is a simple definition of wisdom. Morara Kebaso also has shown understanding on the Kenyan problems, and that is what we need. When checking on all these that I've told you, what are some of the qualities that I'm able to draw as far as Morara Kebaso is concerned? First of all, is the quality of a leader that Kenya needs when it comes to the personal organization, being a businessman, being successful, being prayerful, being a family man. That is the quality of a leader that we need in the country. The second of all, Morara Kebaso, despite the subsidization, despite the going down of the protests that we had in the country, despite the Gen Zs toning their protest down, Morara Kebaso went ahead to proceed in a one-man protest journey that is going to the country, to various parts of the country, and exposing William Ruto. That is the resilience, that is the determination, that is the courage you need in form of a leader. So Morara is courageous, resilient, and most of all, determined to do whatever he wants that is right for the people of Kenya. That is a big tick for for Morara Kebaso. Proceeding in the interviews, when he speaks and we see some form of wisdom, we need a wise person in this country, and Morara Kebaso is one of them. Therefore, I want to give a very simple statement that is going to conclude here. Morara Kebaso has said he's not interested in politics at all. But we as Kenya, we are looking for leaders of this quality, leaders of this kind. And Morara Kebaso, whether he likes it or not, we as Kenyans, we have to support him and make him the leader of this country, so that this brilliance, this wisdom, this quality, and all this knowledge that is portraying to the public is gotten into practice to make this Kenya better country, because that is what all Kenyans in this country were yearning for. My name is Abel Mukwa. That is my take. And let me see your comments on the comment section, because that's the best interaction you can make with this channel. Please make sure that you subscribe, like, and as well comment on the videos that you do here. See you next time.